If you've ever wondered how a handful of British traders ended up ruling over a vast and ancient land like India, let me break it down for you. No jargon, just the real story. Let's rewind to the late 1600s. The Mughal Empire, once mighty under emperors like Akbar and Aurangzeb, was starting to fall apart. After Aurangzeb died in 1707, the empire was just too big. His successors, not the best. Local governors, called Nawabs, basically started running their own shows. Add to that a wild mix of rebellions. Marathas, Sikhs, Rajputs, Jats, you name it. The central government was losing its grip fast. And with constant wars, a nosedive in trade, and all that nasty corruption, the empire's cash flow dried up. If things weren't bad enough, invasions by folks like Nadir Shah in 1739 and Ahmad Shah Abdali in the decades after just hammered home how vulnerable India had become. Delhi, heart of the Mughal world, was left devastated. Now enter the British East India Company. These guys started as traders in the early 1600s, setting up posts in Bombay, Calcutta and Madras. But don't let the word traders fool you, they had big ambitions. The real game changer, the Battle of Plassey in 1757. Robert Clive, leading a relatively tiny British force, defeated the Nawab of Bengal, Siraj-ud-Dowlah. Suddenly, the British controlled Bengal, the richest province in India. Money and power started pouring in. Here's the thing, the British were masters at playing politics. They saw India's patchwork of rival kings and states and played them against each other, offering help to one side in exchange for land or influence. Through wars against the likes of Tipu Sultan in Mysore and the mighty Marathas and clever treaties, they slowly gobbled up territory. They even had this sneaky move called the Doctrine of Lapse. If a ruler died without a male heir, the British said, "Right, we'll take it from here." By the mid-1800s, most of India was either directly controlled by the British or their allies. Problem was, without the Mughal Empire holding things together, Indian rulers just couldn't unite against this foreign power. In 1857, everything boiled over. Indian soldiers in the British army, along with many princes and regular folks, rose up in revolt. It was fierce, but without coordination, and thanks to some betrayals, it failed. The British crushed the rebellion, exiled the last Mughal emperor, Bahadur Shah Zafar, and in 1858 officially took control of India. Queen Victoria was crowned empress in 1876. So in short, the Mughal Empire crumbled, the British East India Company swooped in, played the game better than anyone else, and after the revolt of 1857, India became the crown jewel of the British Empire. History in 3 minutes. Pretty wild, right?